go head-to-head for the first time in their pro career. They didn't actually get to play against one another. When trying to lock this one down, sees Canadian back behind him, and Rexton will toss in the Capital bolts, but he is immediately caught by Ambi as he tries to rotate down.
He has completely different names. Do try to give us a little bit of credit here, because this is going to be really quite challenging to do this. I think that's Surf killing his brother. I imagine so.
Yes.
And that's Eddie.
Rebellion. We got pings on this security player. This is going to be Monk making his Pro League debut and hits a beauty shot straight onto Rexton. Okay.
SR's really hitting their shots. It's all up to Tung. He gets dealt with, and SR takes round number 1.
I had a chat with Vivid, the coach of C9. I asked him about the roles. He told me Pamba is IGLing this team, so they've got a little bit more roles changing up. He gets the opening frag in this one, finds his former IGL of Canadian on the opening frag with the Blitz, but immediately does get traded back. So we'll have to see how he adapts to this new role. Now we've got a nice little frag to come through here between Surf and Eddie. Opens things up continuously, and Monk will exit his workshop, which they've just spotted out here, and they should open the Thorn and bathroom as well.
Ambi will now attempt the defuse plant. Rexton and Surf will watch for coverage. C9 attempting to get back to the bomb site, and they will lose both of their engagements pretty quickly on. Rexton gets handled. He's the first casualty. He goes down at the hands of Pambazoo, I believe. Not ideal to lose your main hard breacher, and there's no follow-up hard breach, but Ambi is there to get 2 very quickly. Look at that twitchiness. He finds a 3rd from the same position. Monk will find 2, shutting Ambi and Canadian down. The damage has been done, and SR's now reduced to just spoil.
But can start to play around and fish for these kills. So much time still on the clock. Nothing above him here, so go for the plant.
Shut down by... Those were not necessarily isolated engagements. Hunted down. It looks like another will go over towards Monk too, as out go those ROU projectors. That's Surf trying to conceal the bomb site. C9 with 2 kills. Rexton answers that one right back, but the damage, like engagement, he's relying on Rexton and Surf to cover him. Canadian attempted it. There goes one of those hard breach canisters. Canadian shot. I don't know where this is coming from. It seems to catch SR by surprise. Everything exploding in front of their eyes, and Cloud9 has tied up the game.
No aggressive swings being given by Cloud9 though, so Shopify Rebellion are left waiting for these frags. Finally, they take down Spoit. That's not the engagement you were hoping to see if you're a Rebellion fan, but one comes back as Surf is able to take down the Oryx. An answer straight back as Surf will get put in the grave. So man advantage leads Cloud9. There was some really good early pressure from the Rebellion, but it just keeps getting worse. Now Rexton will fall to Pambazoo. And it just feels like Cloud9 have done a really good job of trading things out, even when they don't go their way.
There's some real struggles with SR getting into the building here. Now Canadian's got a gun in hand. He's not going to be hiding behind that shield any longer. So this is where the captain needs to come up big. But I mean, it's a death drop. Very silent since then.
Oh, they're shooting from below.
It was. I think it was the Razor Bloom that got the first one, but I'm reasonably certain it was the Kaid who got the second. A rough go of the Kaid, who now sits at 0 and 6. I think that's center, so he is so far not able to
hold on to that top floor a little bit longer. It's mostly been vacated with the exception here of the Warden. That's what the gunfight's coming through from Ambi, trying to get this frag to be able to equalize things, get that number advantage, and here we go. Canadian actually secures the kill. Monk is not done yet though, Parker. This
remaining 30 seconds as there goes yet another logic bomb. Boozy now on the run down below, under fire. UMP in hand as Canadian finds an opening to get the defuse kit down. Monk will take the upstairs portion, run right into Ambi and lose the engagement. Uzi will lose it as Canadian picks up 2, and both of these teams...
If your plan was to use this BB to get in through East Control and to start taking space inside the map, well, it's going to be way more difficult.
Down goes Ambi. That's the very first kill. C9 bringing the Fury right into the laps of the Rebellion as Spoit gets 2 of his own. He's shut down, and now it goes back to a 2v2.
Nobody told Center a triple to make that entry possible. Canadian not able to get really any value, but his feet will be exposed. That's going to be Surf removing his brother.
Just got to go for pre-fires, right? If you know the common spots, aim in those positions. hope that somebody peaks and that you just time it really effectively. Just dragging the round out though, as it's Canadian to get another pick. A big fragging game.
SR actually playing here on the top floor, so confident that their vert will be good enough to deny this plant. And we start off strong. It's Surf at the opening.
And a trade back immediately. SR coming out ahead, and another pick, this time from Spoit. The shield now over by Arsenal, and it's over. The King of Sweden. Rebellion obviously looking very confident here on their defenses. And when we talk about Border being a relatively good map for the defenders, it doesn't always work their way. I think Border is statistically a defender-sided map. As, hold on a second, we're 45 seconds into action, and they're deciding to kill each other again. We love our games of Border for that unpredictability. Oh my goodness, the Blitz almost taken care of as a Nitro Cell gets tossed out. Canadian sitting at 3 and 4, make that 4 and 4 as he gets a nice cross tucked into lobby. He's got an easy retreat over to the B-bomb site, but Monk might find him turned the other way. He sure does. Rexon will need to clutch out now. Rexon looking for a window, and speaking of a window, that was where Eddie was playing off of, but Rexon has impunity for the time being. He'll go for the drop. Eddie missing his opportunity. Rexon harassed by the phone call, harassed by just...
Take a gunfight for Canadian against this young team on Cloud9. This could be tight.
That's a tough shot to make for a lot of people. I don't even think Canadians saw that bullet, and frankly, he's gone 2 and 6 since then. So Ambi has fallen off of a cliff. Spoit has been the big bad for Rebellion. You're going to need an even larger contribution for him here, as it's just him and Surf remaining against 4 players from Cloud9. Nobody remains from SR. Cloud9's number of players currently competing in the NAL, and I mean, he's been around the block. Oh my goodness. Down goes Spoit. SR in a bit of trouble now, as there was almost another that died at the hands of Pambazoo as he goes hunting upstairs inside of security. Won't find anything. 1 minute to go, Jesse, in the round.
And a nice little frag to take down Canadian. Again, this setup will be known by Cloud9, but a flurry of frags here on the top floor will give the advantage back over towards the Rebellion. And now it's just going to be Eddie trying to fight his way through the top floor. Full blind finds a pick, but Surf is right back there for the last 2. Exactly what they needed to steal.
On the compass. He's got Spoit not too far removed. Right now, Spoit has their attention. Canadian lines up a Nitro Cell, lets her rip, but unfortunately, C9 does not take the bait for fans of SR. They trade Canadian right back as Pambazoo dies at the hands of Ambi.
He got the kill onto Canadian straight through this angle, and we'll find another one. Huge 2K coming in from center. Now 8 and 10. A slow start to this game, but is really able to bounce back as he picks up these shields on the attack. And SR hunting for a refrag, but it's not going to be given. All 3 of these players up above the bomb site, desperate to get a kill.
That was a good read on the head of Rexon. It's playing on that angle. Cloud9 still have a minute to readjust here. This is an incredibly important round for them. They drop this round with the advantage they have. Shopify Rebellion walks away with a clean win in regulation, and they will catch Torta Pounder. Down he goes. Ambi with yet another. Things falling apart. C9 with just 1 player remaining. Surf has his hands full. The Bungalator will drop. Rexon is still there for some insurance. It's all up to Tung Tung up top. Over the bomb site. Does not have case control, though it is within reach. He's got time to pull this off, but if the coverage for the Rebellion is good, this will be a mighty challenging position to be in. Surf is tucked away in the corner. No way for Tung Tung to see him at all. There goes the drop. His position will now be known. The Rebellion looking to land a knockout punch. Which one of the 2 will do it with time running out? Do they just give it to the clock? No, it's the Bungalator who doesn't bungle that yet.
A win here for Shopify Rebellion. They get it done 7-5 in regulation, so they will get the full points out of this one. Maybe it took them a little longer than they would have hoped, but we get to ask them exactly how they feel this match went. Ambi is standing by and ready to go. Ambi, we described you as having one of the most insane performances on the main stage at the Major. What's it been like slowing things down again, not playing in front of a crowd, kind of getting back to the rhythm? How has the team adjusted back to daily life, I guess?
I mean, I think we're adjusted just fine. You know, we're all used to playing online stages. I think it's more rare for us to play on stage than online. So I think we're doing just fine.
I was gonna say, have you not seen his numbers on Twitch after the SLC? I mean, I think he's sitting at like 1.5K viewers. I mean, he's getting all the love and support. But Ambi, I mean, I want to talk about the matchup today. Obviously, I think it was a little closer than what you guys wanted. Tung Tung and I believe Zootopia and Monk were giving you guys a little bit of a hard time. Kind of want to run me through that series, kind of where things were going wrong, whether it was in the early round, mid to late round, if you just want to kind of run me through the series.
I mean, we kind of knew going into what they're going to do. I mean, on attack, I think they won 3 straight because we started changing up what we're doing. I think then we went back to just clearing them east, and we just dismantled them. And then on the defense half, they literally just went east every time. Like, we knew what they were going to do, and like we just had time to fully counter their east takes. And at first, like, I think I was kind of trolling on the defenses because I kept getting first picked like catwalk and yada yada. I'm not gonna lie, but
there was the one round. There was the one round. I can't remember which round it was. It was towards the very end, but there was a Blackbeard outside. I think Troy was playing bottom east. Spoit was playing on the balcony. Spoit, like, I don't know what happened.
He just ran in front of the Blackbeard.
Just walks past the Blackbeard, jumps over the railing, stays below, dies to the Blackbeard. It was definitely a chaotic round for sure.
It felt like a really cool welcome into NA League. I didn't think it was that goofy, you know? Like, thank you for the entertaining match. I'll say that.
I mean, but Border is always going to be entertaining. That map is crazy.
Yeah, honestly, it was a great game to watch, and I just want to go back a little bit to, I think, the most important topic, which was the major for you guys, because obviously it's like the best result of your current roster at a big international event. What was the biggest learning from that event for you guys?
That we are a good team, and that like if we play our game, and that we stay calm, play our game, like we are a good team, and we can do like good things in this game. We can go to the grand final. Obviously, didn't win it, of course, but like we have the potential to be a great team if we play our game.
Do you think that there was one key takeaway or one thing that you guys missed to win it in the end? Because it was already a great step to get to the grand final, but what did you guys think you were missing to actually win the major?
I mean, you could say experience, I guess, because it was. I mean, not experience with Willie and Troy's in grand finals. I honestly just think that like we were playing really good. I just think that day they had our number and we did not play up to our expectations really. Like I don't really think we were like. I mean, we were missing our gameplay that day really.
I was gonna say, do you hate when at any point at a LAN event going into a domestic matchup instead of playing an international? I personally did. I hated playing a domestic matchup.
It's definitely not like the most fun because it's like, oh, you're going to LAN, I'm going to play all these international teams. And then you play an A team, it's like, bruh, like, wasn't even point to LAN. But like, I mean, no, some people definitely hate it. I don't mind it because I think it's all the same, I'm going to be honest, but it's all fun.
For sure.
Well, Ambi, thanks so much for your time. As always, congratulations on the win. We'll see you guys, I'm sure, down the road as you guys turn your attention to trying to make EWC. Thanks so much, man.